So you're ready to make the video, but hold on a minute. You're going to need some kind of plan. And central to that plan is probably going to be a script. Now, exactly how you decide to structure your script is going to depend on a few things, particularly, what the content of your video is, and also how you feel comfortable when it comes to speaking. Basically, the scripts break down into two kinds of scripts. You have a full script where everything's there word for word, or bullet points where you've got reminders about what you want to speak about, but it's more improvisational. Both of these ways have their pros and their cons. If you look at my other channel, the link is in the description below, you will notice that it's about news. And if it's something like that, it's very important to be accurate in everything that I say. So I use a full script. That has lots of advantages. It means it's accurate, it's well organized, I remember everything. I don't get sort of ums and ahs and things like that because I just read straight off it. And I can probably do it in a couple of takes because it's already prepared, and there's less editing to do because there's less things to cut out. Those are the advantages. The big disadvantages are it takes a long time to prepare, although with ChatGPT today, that process can be speeded up. The big one is it tends to sound a little bit stiff and robotic, and maybe you lose some of the your personality which you're trying to put through in the video. But with time and practice, that sort of starts to disappear a little bit. A big thing is how you're going to read. If you've got everything on a sheet of paper at one side of the camera and you're reading, you're not looking in the camera, and people can tell that you're not looking in the camera. What is much better is a teleprompter. Now, you can buy real teleprompters, but they're expensive. An alternative, which I use, is an app from Google Play Store or the Apple App Store or whatever, which is a teleprompter app. And you can have the words scrolling, scrolling up the screen there as you read. What I do is I position the teleprompter directly above the camera. So you've got kind of the lens here and the teleprompter here. Even though I'm looking above the camera, I'm only looking about 3 or 4 centimeters above the camera where I read. And the illusion of looking into the camera is not broken. So yeah, using a teleprompter app can really be helpful. If you want to do a video using bullet points, the big pros of the bullet points is obviously it allows your personality to come through. I'm quite familiar with teaching where I have a sort of basic outline of what I want to do in the lesson, but then I improvise around that and it sounds much more natural. That's the big pro of using bullet points. The downside is that it might take longer to record because you might have to do multiple takes, and editing is going to be a lot longer because there's going to be things to slice out, like the ums and the ahs and things like that, and the long pauses while I try and remember what the hell I'm talking about. As I said, whether you fully script or whether you use bullet points depends on the kind of content of the video and also how you feel most comfortable in doing the video. Another issue to consider is, let's put that down for a second. Another issue to consider is glasses. If you don't need to wear glasses, then this isn't an issue to consider, obviously. But, those of us who are getting a little bit older, who probably most of my audience are, we often need glasses for reading. I don't need glasses for seeing, but I do need glasses for reading. Or I kind of need, I don't 100% of the time need glasses for reading, but it does feel more comfortable. Again, if you look at my other channel about news, I don't use my glasses. I'm reading from a teleprompter, but I don't use my glasses. This is simply because the letters are really big and they're white on black, which is easy to read. Now, I am using glasses, because I feel more comfortable using glasses, and it allows me to put my personality through a bit more. And I've got a sheet just below the camera with my bullet points on, and it's very, very easy for me to just glance down and glance back up again without really breaking my flow. So that's the advantage. The big disadvantage of glasses, as you can see, is that the lights that I'm using are reflected in the glasses, and maybe my eyes are not as visible as they should be. And also, maybe the glasses are not that clean today, so I should have done that more. Anyway, glasses, it's something to think about. So that's all for the video today. Thanks for watching again. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, where I think we'll look at a bit more on editing. Okay, bye-bye.